Hello everyone and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. We finally caught a break in the rain. We've had a couple days now that it's been like, 80, 90 degrees. It's extremely hot today, but I had a couple of comments asking me if I would go over a fishing kit. So this is the K-PAK Survival fishing kit. They sent this over to the channel for me to go over. So we jumped on a bike here and we took a ride out to the state park, and we're gonna hike out to the lake and see if we can catch any fish with it. So let's get on that. I'm gonna start it on this trail here. It's like 0.7 miles down to the lake, according to the trail map. And I just brought a little backpack with my tripod and a charger for my battery. So that should be good. Been so much rain lately. It even washed some of these trails out. Couldn't find any of this on the last video we were at, but we needed some fat wood this time. You can't tell in the video, but that's really orange. Not this time. Something's building a little nest on the way in here. It's different to see. So we're about halfway back in, and I actually found enough service to check the weather. It's actually 89 degrees already right now, and that sun isn't quite up the whole way yet. It's back here, but it is plenty hot already, and I'm actually enjoying it after the last 3 weeks of nonstop rain. It's beautiful out. Where the sun isn't hitting, it's just mush like this. But it's drying up. These here, they're just fresh, little tiny baby deer tracks. They're really, really little. Pretty fresh one. Anybody know what this one is? Looks like the bugs are really enjoying it. Well, I've seen a couple of these on the way down. Something has been getting them out of the water and bringing them up here. It's hard to see, but if you look, I can see the lake through there. Oh, here we are, finally to the end. And we're just at this one little finger of the lake. It's been a couple years since I've been out here, and it doesn't look like it's too high to fish. Made it out here, and I guess the state drove all this stuff out here and made a park bench. There used to be a picnic table out here, but that's been replaced. We're gonna start here, see if we can catch any. We have a lot of panfish here, so it'll be a neat thing. But before we do that, let's go over this kit and see what's in it. So I want to go over this real quick. Open it up, get a look at it. This is a K-PAK survival fishing kit. So here it is. We went over one of their actual survival kits before, and it was pretty good. So let's open this thing up. Just real quick. We got a bunch of fishing line. We got 2 floats / bobbers. We got 4 large sinkers. We got 2 fake minnows. We got 2 safety pins and a swivel. Handful of hooks here. Nope, gotta pick them up. Set this aside real quick so I can put that down. We have this here. Another one of them. I'll have to look that up what it is. I've never used this before. And we have one of these survival tool cards. Now we might try something with this later. But for now, that's it. That's what's in there. Let's get into using this thing. Okay, I know exactly what this is for now. I didn't even need to look for it. This just goes through here. And it's a way to keep the bobber on your line. But I don't want this to actually move because I don't have a reel. So when I hook this up, I'm gonna put this bobber on here to keep this from hitting the bottom. So that's what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna tie it onto this line here, put a hook on it. That's where we're gonna start. All right, this is what I ended up doing with this. I put one of these minnows on the hook from the front. Then I went about 12 inches down. I put one of these floats on and I tied it so that thing can't move. We'll toss that out a couple times and see if we can get a hold of anything. We'll let that sit for a minute. So we're gonna have to put a little weight on that thing. So I added a sinker to it, and then I don't know if you can see it out there, but I've just been running it in like a lure. Soon I'm gonna go get a stick so I can get it out there a little farther. But that's just what I've been doing for now. It does have a little action, like the tail flickers as it comes back in. This is heavy duty. I don't gotta worry about it getting snagged or anything. I'll rip that branch clean off with it. So we're gonna let it float around out there like that. There's a bobber on it, so it's holding it up. I have this in my pocket. I'm gonna let it float around out there for a little while. Hook it to a stick here. Go look for some real bait. Take this little card and see if we can't find a little stick. Thing's green. Maybe we'll take a little bit off of it. It's grown into the trail anyway. So here's that little stick back to that tree. And these will cut, but you need to put a handle on it. Like, there's nowhere to hold with them, but they will cut. But at this point, you can snap these off. If you're in a precision mark with them, you just score it a couple times, snap it. This would be a good bulb end for my line to stay on. So we're gonna cut that off there. So I wasn't having too much luck over there with that big minnow, but I rolled this over here and I started digging around and I was able to find a bunch of little worms. So why don't we give them a try? Okay, I'm gonna continue now. What I did was unhooked the minnow. I put a worm on there. Same setup with the bobber. I'm gonna fling this out there a couple times. We should be able to get something. I just have the whole spool line in my pocket. And that quick. So live bait makes a huge difference, especially something small for this. I would like to see maybe some smaller hooks, just this one. If you lose this one, you're done. It's nice to have some small ones to catch some bait fish. And then it's nice to have some small ones for even some bigger fish. So pack a couple more of these in there, maybe a couple different size sinkers, and maybe some panfish bait. Look that up, some panfish hard plastics. 3 hooked up, let's do a round 2. God damn. Pull it off. Get him this time. They're on it that fast. And one of the problems I'm experiencing is they're pulling the bait right off. So if I had a little bit smaller hook, they'd suck that whole hook in. Wow, I can't believe we even got that one off. This fly's gonna be next. Just rip it right off. Little ones. There we go. Yeah, I'm kidding you. Huh. Let's go at it again. It's so hot. I'm going out in this before I leave. So, as you've seen there, I had 10 worms. I had 10 bites in one catch. And I could have had 10 catches. I think every one of them would have hooked. They hit it really hard. It's just the fact that they were able to grab the worm and not grab the hook. So if you're watching this, what I was thinking is throw some more smaller hooks in there. I can always catch bait fish, minnows and whatnot with some small ones, but like some number 8s and number 10 hooks, that's really good. I can catch everything from, you know, bass and catfish the whole way up to as big as you want with a small hook. And you can't catch small fish on a big hook. And if I was gonna be stuck out here for a while, I'd wanna catch some panfish so I could cut them up and throw them out there at night for catfish. We have large catfish where I live, and that'd be a good meal. So take that into consideration. That was lots of bites, just not a lot of catches. So I did what I could. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about that. And we will catch you on the next one.